following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
Welcome in to the Wicked Weed studio. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. Check out our friends at wickedweedbrewing.com. Wicked Weed Brewing, drink different. Let's talk some San Francisco 49ers. They are 2-0 so far. They dispatched of the Detroit Lions. They took care of business against the Philadelphia Eagles this past week. Although there were no style points, and you know me, narrative guy, I love style points. Should have beat the shit out of them, but you didn't. Now, was it ever in doubt? No, it was never in doubt.
Not really.
The San Francisco 49ers have injury issues again. Every running back that touches the ball for them, I mean, it's like touching the Space Jam ball. Something happens. Every one of them's hurt. The question is it going to spread to the rest of the team like it did last year? God, let's hope not.
This team's very good.
I like the San Francisco 49ers. Their defense is incredible. I have always, throughout the entire preseason process, I have been on Jimmy Garoppolo as he's the steady hand. Stick with Jimmy, and you're going to be just fine. As long as Jimmy's healthy, everything's going to go swimmingly. The one full season he ever had, he took you to a Super Bowl. Stop it with the Trey Lance thing. Now, thankfully, we haven't had a quarterback controversy there yet because Jimmy's been just good enough.
Mm-hmm. He's what he is. He's the definition of average.
Yeah.
There are 3 quarterbacks in the NFL that Vegas sees as a field goal swing if they play. Jimmy Garoppolo, Joe Burrow, and now I forgot the third one.
And now you forgot the third one.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Yeah.
I mean, that's who they are. These are 45 to 55 QBR guys. They're not going to win games for you. They're not going to beat you. And with that defense as good as it is, I mean, for me, it's impressive that you were able to beat a Philadelphia team at home when you couldn't run a greasy peg up a cat's ass. Mm-hmm. So, by the way, that Trey Sermon thing, tried to tell you. I tried my damnedest to tell you, and everybody, oh, you're stupid. No, I just watch a lot of film, and he is exactly who I thought he was.
Mm-hmm. Deebo Samuel was the other, or was, I guess, the offensive star for San Francisco in that past game, despite the fact that Jawan Johnson caught the touchdown.
Yeah, here's a fun stat. Deebo Samuel had 93 yards receiving. The rest of the team combined had 96. Deebo's very, very good.
Yes, he is.
Brandon Ayuk will eventually be very, very good again. Mm-hmm. And that, to me, will make this team a little more potent. Now, this week, you get the Green Bay Packers. Damn, don't you wish you'd played them a week ago?
Yes. You have to. Because after things seemed to get going again against the Detroit Lions, they handled the Detroit Lions like you should have in week 1. And did for a while until the fourth quarter came. And, of course,
you've overvalued that for why am I surprised you're still overvaluing it?
What? The fact that they let Detroit come back in the fourth?
Get back to it. Who cares? They dominated that game. It was never in doubt. Now this week you get Green Bay coming into your place on Sunday Night Football, and I'm going to level with you. I think they're going to come in and beat you. I do. I think they're going to come in and beat you. They need this game more than you do. It would put you both at 2-1. You look at San Francisco's schedule moving forward. After Green Bay this week, they play the Seahawks, the Cardinals, the Colts, the Bears. That's 3 winnable games.
Yeah, that's 3-1.
I think that's 3 wins. You'd be sitting at 5-2. 5-2. Nothing to worry about.
Nope.
I just think Aaron Rodgers has this vendetta against the 49ers, and he always has. Has it always worked out in his favor? No. But this is a reasonably desperate team. After what happened against New Orleans, they're out to have that statement win so that everybody in the media will shut the fuck up. So that every person like us will stop going, what's wrong with Green Bay? They can beat Detroit, but they got a house by New Orleans. And guess what? If they come into San Francisco and get the piss beat out of them, it's going to get exponentially louder.
Yes, it will.
I just don't think that's going to happen. I think this will be one of the best games of the week, if not the best game of the week. And I just don't like the fact that San Francisco's got such a turn at running back. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know if Eli Mitchell's going to play this week. I just don't know. Like, I like Jacques Patrick. He's a Florida State guy, but, I wasn't running out to pick him up on the waiver wire, as a lot of people were in fantasy football. Mm-hmm. And to me, that gives them an advantage over you. I still think San Francisco is probably the third best team in the NFC. Nothing has changed for me. I think Green Bay is one spot in front of you. I think any given Sunday you could beat them. I just don't think you're going to this weekend. And I could be totally wrong. Mm-hmm. If you tell me this game was a blowout, San Francisco wins. You tell me it's a field goal game, I'm going to lean on Aaron Rodgers.
I don't think the secondary of the 49ers is good enough to stop Devontae Adams.
I don't either, but it was impressive last week. You couldn't stop them running the ball, which scares me. Philadelphia is a team that you can load 7 in the box with no fear, and you couldn't stop them running the ball. I want to say that's an aberration, and it's not going to happen again. But just all these things together, and then I look at the implied value on this game. Yeah, I just like Green Bay. I like Green Bay. Smart money's on San Francisco. Cash split's about 55-45. Money line, 84% of tickets are on Green Bay. Who's shocked? They're the dog. They're the dog, and a lot of people like me believe they're fractionally better than San Francisco. Mm-hmm. I still think this is a Super Bowl contender. I still think this is one of the best teams in the NFC. And I think this Sunday you will get a nice little barometer of where you are.
Yep. You will find out what you're made out of this week against the Green Bay Packers. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. Be sure to hit that subscribe button here in the Sportsocracy so you see all of our team-by-team content as it comes out throughout the season. And, of course, get with us live every weekday morning at 10 a.m. here in the Wicked Weed studio. We'll see you next time.